This game is going to be so awesome. I can't wait to play the campaign. No traditional campaign. Oh my goodness. I'll probably buy the game anyway, because I play all games. But honestly, making this video just to say how disappointed I am. And before all the Battlefront and Battlefront 2 and the PlayStation fanboys and Sony ponies and hell, even the Xbox fanboys, whatever, and PC, all of you, jump all over my back about me not liking the fact that there's not a campaign, traditional campaign, and it being like sort of like episodic, like the older ones, or more comparable probably, which it is a DICE game and EA controls probably that executive power. So in that final production, what was it, the Waters guy? Or no, Bach, the producer, probably controlled that power that made the final decision to make it episodic like Battlefield 3, where you had the co-op missions. Well, for those people that feel that it was that way and it should remain that way, I don't know what you're thinking. I guess you're thinking that video games still cost $30, or they cost $30, because that's half a game. Listen, I am going to play all the multiplayer. That's mainly what we end up playing anyway. But we live in a world where, a video game world where RPGs are rising. Dragon Age Inquisition got big. Bloodborne. Titles of that nature just are starting to become more popular. Everybody's awaiting The Witcher 3, and they feel that it's always been, what they said is that it's always been an online game. Well, let me ask you something, DICE and Bach that produces it. How'd Titanfall do on that no campaign? Ask Respawn Entertainment how it does with no campaign, not a traditional campaign. Why don't you just wipe out the episodic mission for mission co-op and just make it an online multiplayer campaign? See how that works out for you, how quick the hype dies. And addressing those older people that are used to it like that, and that's fine. And you can get all butthurt that you want. Feel free to hate on me. Right in the comments. Go ahead. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't want to pay $60 and probably a damn season pass, because there's going to be a shit ton of DLC with EA and with the DICE. As they put out huge maps, and it's going to be expensive. We know this. So you're going to pay more than $60 for no fucking traditional campaign. We want to see the new and old. I don't know how old people could just, the old veterans of the game could just write it off so simple. Oh, that's the way it was. You don't want a Star Wars campaign? Like a really long, lengthy, kind of like Halo length story? And it has that already, Halo story. But better, and that comes into opinion. That's not mine personally. I'm a Star Trek fan. Did he say that? Yeah, he fucking did. Live long and prosper, son. I'm a Star Trek fan, but I like them both. But it would be glorious. I got a friend of mine has damn R2-D2 tattooed on his leg, and when I told him there was no campaign, his exact words were, "That's lame. It's not a traditional campaign." And I said, am I wrong for thinking that there should be a regular campaign? No, it's expected. When you say, oh, use that excuse, well, it's mainly on multiplayer experience, what the hell does that mean? That means you're too fucking lazy to give a campaign? Seriously, people. DICE, come on. I know you're like another division of EA, but don't you have some creative control? You used to make decent campaigns. I mean, somewhat. I get that the multiplayer thing, but I go back to that again. Ask Respawn how that worked out. Not everybody likes to play multiplayer. I do. I suck at it, but fuck it. It's a video game. I don't care. I rage, I get pissed, but at the end of the day, when I get off of there, it's just a game. Life's short. I'm going to have fun. I'm not going to let some dude tell me I fucking suck ass, ruin my experience. I don't give a shit about you, bud. I'm going to play the game. I paid $60 for it. And I don't want to pay $60 for a game that's just strictly multiplayer. If I wanted that, I'll just pop in Titanfall, because Titanfall is an excellent game. It just needed a campaign and more customizations. I won't go into that, but this is to you, EA. What were you thinking? I actually defend you, EA, a lot, because I realize that my fucking collar, dude. I realize that you're not the only company that makes mistakes, and people need to realize that. But if you wanted to introduce new gamers, Battlefront 2 was a long time ago. Not that long, but long enough to be a difference in a generation gap. And if you want to bring new people into that, I don't think this is the way to do it. Am I crazy? I feel like I'm crazy for thinking this. I just... J.J. Abrams even seen the video, and he was like, there ain't no campaign? Yo, did you... JJ, there ain't no campaign. There's co-op bullshit. No using that excuse. That's the way the old game was. Cuball 9183, I'm out of here, guys. Look at the game on Twitch and don't pre-order it. Just make sure you know what you're getting into. If you're a person that plays RPGs, and first of all, it was supposed to be third person. I forgot that. I can't end the video on that. It's supposed to be third person from what I was told a long time ago, but of course that's hearsay. And I think that makes a lot of people mad, because I believe the other ones were third person as well. So if you're going to change the game for a futuristic new generation, new gamers, you want a new face of it, a new style, I don't feel like this was the way to go. By going down the road that you always go down and disappointing people that were expecting something and didn't get it. Hello, Destiny. I'm out of here.